much you dream and work to succeed in show business, you've also got to figure out how to pay those bills. We heard Ben Vereen say just that a little while ago. Trust me, I was a cocktail waitress. I had so many jobs. Served food, sold popcorn in a movie theater, sang and danced at Six Flags Over Texas. Like, literally, I've worked at so many jobs. But those jobs were low-key compared to some of the work that others have done on their rise to the top. So check this out.
Gosh, I taught preschool for 5 years, and that was so much fun.
You were a telemarketer?
Oh, you were a telemarketer?
I was.
Oh, dang.
I worked in a shoe store and a fast food joint and an auto body shop and sold newspaper.
I used to work at the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly Hills. Yeah, I worked there 7.5 years, waited on all of Hollywood.
I lifeguarded for years, actually from the age of 16 well into my mid-20s.
Is it true that back in the 80s that you were a breakdancer?
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Matt Damon suggested that he and I...
You threw him under that bus so fast.
You know, heartbeat. We had some nylon Puma suits.
Oh,
we wanted to be cool, and so we learned how to break dance, and then Matt was like, if we just get some linoleum and put it down at the subway, we could do some of our moves, you know, and like put out a hat. So it is not a lie to say that he and I and a few other people who I won't name because they have families and they're somewhere in Boston now.
You made money breakdancing.
Well, I won't say anybody put quarters in the cup. I think they walked by with pity and astonishment.
It's kind of traumatic when I talk about, but in a good way. So basically, I'm a fourth-generation dog shower.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
My great-grandmother started the Beagle Club of Australia. I am allergic to dogs, though, which is where the tragedy comes in. So every weekend, we would go to dog shows, and I'd be like that, like that's my fun childhood. And my family...
What kind of irony is that?
So my family... How we'd make money is we had a little... There's me with the dog showing ribbons that I won behind me. And yeah, there's me at some of the dog shows. Look how young I am. I'm literally 3 years old showing the beagles. And my mum was devastated when I didn't continue the family legacy of being a dog shower. She's literally... I had to tell her in a public place, I think I'm going to be an actress, because she wanted me to be a dog shower. She was devastated, and for my first few TV shows, she wouldn't have put them on in the house because she was so upset.
Oh my God.
Now she's fine with it. She's fine with my career choices now, but also...
And now you're doing Pooch Perfect.
Do what you want. Don't listen to your mum.
Don't listen.
I ran the business center at a hotel a long time ago. No, the hotel no longer exists, probably because of me. But but the job was brutal because I had to be there in a suit and tie, ready to see anyone, unlock, open up the office, warm up the copy machine, the fax, everything at 6 a.m. And I was coming from 35 minutes away on the train. So, it was an early start and no one would ever show up until at least 8 a.m. So I developed a great kind of system of getting there, opening everything up, turning on the lights, warming up the fax, getting everything going. And then I would take off my jacket, loosen my tie, unbutton the top button, and take out a small pillow from one of my drawers, put it on my desk, lean over, and I'd be out for 2 hours. I just learned how to sleep. I learned how to sleep like this, basically.
That's awesome.
And I developed crazy good hearing. As soon as I would hear the door start to open, I was like, up, shoom, boom, coat, bam.
You're like, what? No one was sleeping up and awake.